I really enjoyed this week's TED Talks and found that there were takeaways from each video. The collaboration video was a really great reminder that collaboration is people and process. In the past, I've thought of collaboration as a group of individuals coming together to share ideas, to share knowledge, to share feedback, to generate that one idea or that one solution to a problem, where the focus was more on people coming together to share. Where the video was actually a great reminder that collaboration is very much about the people, but it's also about the process. It's about taking those initial ideas and making them better. It's about refining things. It's about adapting. It's about developing prototypes and figuring out what works and what doesn't, and then taking each other's ideas and feedback and building upon those prototypes or those ideas to strengthen them and to end up with that end result. So it was really a great reminder that while collaboration is about people, and its importance of having individuals who are open to sharing ideas, to sharing feedback and knowledge, and also being receptive to hearing the knowledge and perceptions and feedback of others. So while the people aspect is very important, it's also very important to realize that collaboration is a process. So you're not just going to go from point A to point B. It's about the journey and getting there, and by refining things as you go along and having those prototypes and adapting those prototypes along the way. Where in the past, I think I've thought of collaboration very much as just sharing all of that information that each individual has and just coming up with that final result, not necessarily the journey or the process in getting to that end result. So that was a really big takeaway for me from the video. There were quite a few takeaways that I also had from the second video. The first takeaway was actually something that really helped me shift my perspective on conflict. In the past, I have definitely avoided conflict in group situations in fear that it would be detrimental to the team and the group and to the members. I've always had this perception that conflict is personal, and so as a result is something that's negative. And the video this week actually really helped me shift my perspective from something that is negative to something that is constructive and positive. So it really helps me take that personal aspect or perception out of conflict and really see it as thinking. Really see it as the coming together of minds. Having individuals who think differently than us, who have different perceptions and different opinions, how that really actually can help us build confidence in our ideas and our thoughts, but also help us build a stronger end product. So having individuals who see different things than us can help us identify gaps in the way that we're thinking, and that will help us close those gaps and, as mentioned, strengthen that end idea or that end product that we have. And actually, in a way, it's very closely tied with the first video in that that's kind of a collaborative approach to thinking or to the coming together of minds. The second takeaway that I took from the video, and is something that's actually been echoed in prior weeks, is the creative aspect that comes along with conflict. So when you have individuals who agree with the same things or maybe come from the same perspectives, sometimes that doesn't help with generating creative or new ideas to tackle a problem or to come up with a new idea. And so there's really value in conflict in regards to the creativity that comes with it as well. And then the third takeaway that I had from this video is really on the leadership side, and that how individuals who do come forward and maybe voice those different opinions or maybe question authority in a respectful way are demonstrating leadership. And in the past, I've maybe not seen that as clearly as I have since watching this video, but I definitely now link that, I guess, that confidence and that ability to bring forward different concerns and different thoughts and opinions to that leadership piece as well, which is very important. So, how has my understanding of conflict changed? My understanding of conflict has evolved greatly throughout this course. As mentioned, in the past, was an individual who really avoided conflict in team and group situations, partly because I saw conflict as potentially detrimental to the team and to its members. And I've really come to realize the value that is in conflict if it's handled in a constructive way. There is always that possibility that conflicts could potentially be detrimental if not handled properly. But I think that there's so much more value in it now, and I see that value more than I did at the beginning of this course. I see the value in it from a creative perspective, the ability to generate more creative ideas and solutions. I see it in a manner that helps individuals really build confidence in themselves. And I think when you have the ability to express opinions and views and thoughts that may be different than others in a confident manner, I feel that you gain respect from those individuals more so than if you were to just agree with maybe what they were deciding or what they are thinking. I think from a leadership perspective as well, I think the ability to once again share those conflicting thoughts and opinions and maybe go against the grain. So maybe there are individuals who tend to agree with a perspective. I think being able to voice concerns about that perspective or a perspective that maybe differs from what everyone else is saying or seeing is definitely a characteristic of strong leadership. So overall, I think my understanding and the value that I place in conflict has definitely evolved a great deal in the last 6 weeks. Definitely a large part of that is the course. And while going through this course, I've actually had the opportunity to apply a lot of what I'm learning to a situation that I'm working in at work as well. In helping staff a new branch location, I've definitely come across a lot of opinions and perspectives that have differed. A lot of strong personalities who have been very adamant that decisions just need to be made and decisions need to be made quickly. And throughout this process, I've really come to realize that having opinions and perspectives that differ from those individuals has really helped the overall process. And I think it has helped each of us grow and see things differently. And I think it's helped us gain a respect for each other. And I think in the end, it's going to create solutions and help us select candidates that are going to be the best for our organization and for the branch. But if I hadn't found that confidence to maybe share those conflicting perspectives and those conflicting opinions, and had just gone along with what those individuals were seeking and suggesting, then the end result probably would not be the same. I know that it wouldn't be the same. I know that those decisions would have potentially cost the organization money because it would have been selecting individuals that weren't right for the organization and weren't right for the branch location. And in the end, it would have definitely cost us money. So taking the time to talk things through and to share different opinions as a part of the process, the decision-making process, has actually been very valuable to the organization, to the team that I've been working with. And I've especially found valuable to myself. I feel like I have gained a lot of confidence in myself through that situation, and then having the knowledge that I've gained in this course to kind of to back me or to help build that confidence as well. So my understanding of conflict has really evolved, especially over the last 6 to 8 weeks.